Virgo, welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your reader for today. This is going to be your new moon reading. I believe it's in Gemini. Don't quote me on that. I did intend to look before I started recording, but I did forget, so forgive me. You know, we are still spiritual beings having a human experience, so I will make mistakes. Don't hold it against me, all right? So anyways, I'd like you guys some incense. Get this reading going for you. I hope you guys are doing well, doing your best to stay as healthy and balanced and happy as possible. Life is not perfect, but it's a choice. We make it, we decide what we make it, right? So I hope you guys are choosing to stay as balanced and, positive as possible. So what you focus on is what you attract, right? Real. So let's get into this for Virgos. Let's see what Spirit wants you guys to focus on during this new moon. So for those of you that are interested in booking a private consultation, checking out your other elements playlist, checking out my Etsy wish list, donating to the channel, checking out my social media handles, all that stuff can and will be always found in the description box of every single one of my videos below. All right. So, all right, Virgo. So starting off strong here, card 32, summer. We are summer signs. Okay. Well, I know I am for sure. Being born late September, definitely summer baby. So some of you may be summer babies as well. Some of you may have a life path 32, which reduces to a 5. So some of you are definitely undergoing some major changes right now. And I feel like that as well, because after I got done shuffling your deck for when we start clarifying with the tarot, the death card is here at the bottom, which represents transformation, right? So death and rebirth. I feel like some of you are maybe really starting to step into this energy with this new moon of really speaking your truth, really stepping into your power in that way with integrity, really, being honest with yourself about what's true for you and, operating from that space, right? Doing things from a place of integrity, but making sure you're being honest with yourself about why you're doing it. The things that you're saying, make sure that it's, true to you. And it says that you have, that the information you have or where you got it from is as true as, as possible, right? So let's see what may be potentially challenging you guys. For some of you, it's definitely releasing something, releasing someone, whether this be a person, place, thing, job, situation, environment, belief, thought process, whatever that is. Spirit, what is Virgo's challenging? Surrendering. Yeah. So that's giving me hangman energy, but also still the release. Okay. Some of you, it's because you're in, maybe going through like a dark night of the soul where things maybe don't look as clear as you want them to, but Spirit needs you to be patient at this time. Okay. Like I said, for those of you that are going through a transformation, I know I just went through one. So, for those of you that can resonate, yo, gang, cause I'm right there with you. Shit is not easy, but, we do it and we keep showing up. We keep pushing through and coming out, bouncing back stronger than ever. So, we just gotta keep going. So for those of you that resonate, I'm right there with you. Hang in there, stay strong. Okay. Strong ones don't quit. Shooters don't miss. Right. If you know, you know. It's a Chris Brown song. So anyway, what's opening up or unlocking for Virgo during this new moon? Spirit, what is opening up or unlocking for Virgo? Ooh, concealment. So something you guys have been hiding. Okay. This could be definitely like a gift, an ability, something that you guys have been kind of like keeping like low key hidden to yourself, things like that. Rebirth is at the bottom, like I said. So again, transformation, that's a death and rebirth. Two totally different decks, you guys. So heavy on the rebirth energy right here. So like I said, some of you are finding it challenging during this new moon to really maybe make room, to really maybe be honest with yourself about what maybe you need to release or what isn't working, what is no longer serving you. Okay. I feel like it's like because you're in this dark place, it's like it's not being made clear to you, but this is like an energy of where you're needing to trust yourself. Okay. Trust yourself, tap into your intuition. I feel like you guys, some of you are discovering the fact that you are a high priestess or a high priest, right? And I feel like it's unlocking that ability within some of you. For others of you, it may be leveling up that ability. For those of us that, already know about it, I feel like our level is maybe increasing during this time. For others of you, this ability is maybe just coming online, or where you're maybe just discovering that you have it, that, this is something you should be using or doing, or, helping the collective, through, okay, using this as a tool to help the collective in some type of way. For some of you, you know about this, but you've been hiding it. So for some of you, this is something that has maybe been hiding dormant, and this new moon is going to unlock it, you know, because I feel like some of you are finally ready for it. Some of you may be having a hard time though, you know, surrendering, meaning letting go of maybe the old life, the old way of doing, being, thinking, you know, whatever that is. Some of you are ready. Spirit's trying to take you to the next level, but some of you still have some things that you're needing to release. Things that may have happened that have maybe shut down your voice, right, at a young age. That definitely happened to me, so I could totally relate to that as well. For those of you that where that applies, you know, I could definitely see how this, you know, how these messages resonate with me personally. So, you know, if this reading has resonated with those of you so far that have been watching, I really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up. Okay. It really does help me and the channel. Okay. So what is the next step you should consider, Spirit? What is the next step Virgos should consider during this new moon? What's the next step they should consider, please? I'm so proud of myself, y'all. I feel like I'm making really good time. It's way better than it could have been. So, ooh, come through. Okay. So, wow. What is the next step you should consider? Commit to your life purpose. Commitment, life purpose. For some of you, it's a clear indication that you know what your life purpose is. For some of you, it's involving being a high priestess. That's a very clear message for me as well. It's like when you already know, some of us you already know, but it's like maybe it's when it takes like time for your reality to catch up. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes it difficult to be like, is this really what it's, you know, what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, you know, type of thing. It kind of makes you sometimes question yourself. And that I've learned or have been practicing, knowing that that's an opportunity to really persist at what you know you should be doing. That's what normally happens. And that's where you need to trust. You need to trust yourself, trust the process. Really maybe keep what it is that you're doing to yourself. Okay. I feel like some of you, it's unlocking this maybe ability, and some of you are needing to maybe keep it, you know, to yourself at the moment. Maybe it's not time yet for you to reveal what this gift is. Okay. That's not going to be for all of you. For some of you, you need it's time for you to reveal it because you've been holding it back too long. For others of you though, you're needing to kind of keep it under wraps right now while you maybe, calibrate your energy to your gifts, while maybe you're still, some of you, like you gotta like follow your intuition about and use discernment for where you fall on the timeline, where this message applies to you. This is not going to be for everyone, but it's not going to, like the way I'm getting this message right now is not going to hit all of you the same. So know where it applies to you. Okay. So like I said, for some of you, these are gifts that are, that have been hiding dormant, that are brand new, that are just coming online. Okay. And some of you are this is new to you. So you're going to need to take the time to, you know, calibrate your energy, your 3D body to these gifts, and really allow yourself to see how to use them, what they do, what's the limitations, how do you, you know, activate, how do you deactivate, you know, all these things, right? Now, others of you, this is about, you've been hiding your gifts too long. Some of you already know about this. You already know that you're a high priestess, and now you're being told like you're ready to take on more responsibility. This is a great responsibility, but you're ready for it. And now some of you are being guided to, you know, maybe surrender the old way of thinking, the old paradigm, maybe any thoughts or, you know, beliefs or like experiences that made you shut down, that made you feel like I can't be honest about who I am because I'll be punished in some type of way, or I'll be judged in some type of way, right? So it's like I said, you'll know where that fits for you. So some of you are and it makes sense, at least for me, because my Chiron is in Gemini, and that's the wounded warrior placement. So, you know, that's the wounded healer, where you need to heal the part of your chart that needs to be healed because it's been wounded. For me, it's Gemini. I have that's my Chiron. I have Chiron in Gemini. So it makes sense for me. This message, it makes complete sense for me with this new moon, because the new moon is in Gemini. So I'm pretty sure it's in Gemini. So anyway, let's get some advice. Oh, you know, yeah, I'll pull the advice here in a bit. Let's clarify with the tarot. So let's get that going. So like I said, at the bottom of the deck, we have transformation. Some of you may have Scorpio moon. Some of you may be dealing with Scorpio. Scorpio may be of significance to you during this new moon. Okay. So we have 32 out here, 26 reduces to an 8, reduces to a 5. You may have those as birthdays, life path numbers, right? So Spirit, let's clarify truth and integrity. Why is that here for Virgo? Clarify truth and integrity, please. Why is that here for Virgo? For what you want them to focus on during this new moon. Why is that here for Virgo? Third eye in reverse. and the light. So anything that's been hidden from you is about to be revealed. Okay. Any deception, I feel like spirit for some of you want you to focus on the parts of you that, and it makes sense, because if that's even being reflected outwards, meaning someone is outside of yourself that is lying to you or trying to keep something from you or hiding something, that is always a reflection of how are we, hiding from ourselves? How are we lying to ourselves? How are we, what within ourselves are we not trying to look at? Are we not trying to see? Are we not being honest with ourselves about? Okay, it's always a reflection. So I feel like some of you Virgos, spirit is asking you to, ask the tough question, ask the hard question. What am I not trying to look at? What am I ignoring? Because I feel like for some of you, it's about to be made very fucking clear, and it's not going to be able to be ignored. For some of you, this is just maybe your truth. Some of you, it may not be clear because you're ignoring your truth. You're ignoring what you're seeing. You're ignoring the guidance. Some of you don't trust it. Some of you, it's just too out of, kind of like left field for some of you, where you're just like, oh, fuck no. Right. But like I said, I feel like for some of you, it's going to open up doors of opportunity. Ones that are going to, I feel like, make you really happy. Ones that are going to really make you shine, allow you to shine. All this yellow, okay? All this Leo energy, all that sun energy, that's like shining so fucking bright. Okay. Some of you, this is what spirit wants you to focus on at this time. Really stepping into your power, stepping into your truth, really allowing yourself to shine in the way that you need to. Okay. And no longer ignoring your intuition. And now it makes sense, because this responsibility, this is what's unlocking. So for those of you that maybe have been blocked intuitively, that's about to change. Okay. Because that's coming up here as we further into the reading. So for those of you that maybe your intuition has been blocked or something, just know that maybe it's not been blocked on purpose, but maybe spirit has like deactivated it. You know what I'm saying? Like temporarily deactivated it for some reason, where you've been thinking that it's been blocked, but no, it's just because maybe it wasn't time yet. It wasn't ready, right? There's something else that I feel like some of you still needed to release, or maybe do still need to release, in order to make room for this gift. I feel like for some of you, it's like if your focus is too much in another area of life, you're not going to make time to meditate. You're not going to make time to connect to spirit and get the messages and get the downloads and get the, the gifts activated and all that stuff. You're not going to take the time to do that. If your energy is being pushed out in so many other areas, you're depleted. You're not going to do that. That's just human nature. Like, we're not going to always take, some of us do, don't get me wrong, right? Some of us are disciplined like that, but a lot of us, it's like, got to be mindful. So let's clarify surrender. Spirit, why is that here for? What's potentially challenging Virgo during this new moon? What's challenging Virgo? New beginnings in reverse. So for some of you, this is about wanting a new start, wanting to do something over. It's like wanting to take a risk, but backing out. Okay. Mental conflict, Two of Swords. Yeah. It's like, I feel like because for some of you can't see something clearly. There's something you're not seeing. There's something you're not wanting to look at. And that makes sense. Some of you don't want to see the truth of a situation, but it's coming to a point where you're not going to be able to ignore it anymore. Okay. So for some of you, it's like you're not getting maybe the new start, or maybe something, you're not getting the new beginning yet, because there's something that you're needing to see first that you're not trying to look at. Okay. You have to know where that applies in your situation. But that's definitely like a repeating message here, that some of you, your intuition is being unlocked right now, and it's whatever's being hidden from you, some of you, your intuition is telling you exactly what the fuck it is. So for some of you, what you're coming in to discover, this is maybe someone you're dealing with, right? For example, truth is about to be seen. I feel like for some of you, you didn't want to see it, or someone was hoping that your intuition wasn't as popping as maybe you thought it was. It's about to be illuminated. Whatever is being hidden, it's about to be illuminated. Okay. And for some of you, it's like you're having a hard time maybe giving up this connection, right? And accepting that we're not going to have a new start, that this can't continue. Or, I thought I was going to give them another chance, but I can't now. Because, I feel like for some of you, it's like somebody's playing with your intuition. They're trying to fuck with your intellect, make it like you're not as smart as you are. Not making it like, trying to make it seem like you're not as on point and intuitive as you are. But it's unlocking, okay? It's opening up. Whatever's been hidden, whatever's been concealed, whoever's hiding something, your intuition is telling you about it. That's like an additional message to what came through with these earlier. That's like a whole nother layer of a message. So, ooh, child. For some of you, For some of you, it's like someone's already in a connection. Someone's already in a relationship. And maybe intuitively you knew this. You knew the truth about this, but you don't want to see it. You don't want to believe it. Okay? And so I feel like for some of you, it's like the truth is coming out. The truth is being seen here. And I feel like you're having a hard time giving this connection up because you know you're not going to give this person another chance. But I feel like a part of you, you know, is kind of like at a crossroads. Like, I want to, but I don't, you know. It's like that, being kind of like stuck in between of what you should do about the situation. I feel like that's what's maybe making it hard for you to release it, is because you maybe don't have proof yet, or maybe I feel like you know what's going on, but some of y'all you're not ready to see. You don't want to believe it. I feel like you really had high hopes for a connection, or for, you know, whatever this is, to where it's like, I'm tired of, I feel like some of you are just like, I'm tired of starting over. I'm tired of, you know, meeting new people and it not working, and then having to take the time to learn and meet someone else. Like, some of you are tired of that shit. I know I am. So, you know. All right, let's clarify. What's concealment and responsibility, Spirit? Why is that here for Virgos? For this new moon, for what's unlocking or opening up for them. Why is that here? Five of Swords. Spirit, clarify the Five of Swords. For some of you, this is someone that's trying to compete with you. Okay, they could be that could be what's hidden here, but intuitively you already know this person competes with you. You already know that they're, you know, trying to win at all costs. Okay, we have wisdom here. This is the Hierophant. All right, 5-5. So fives represent change. They also represent conflict. All right, so for some of you, this could definitely be someone around you, all right, that is needing to take responsibility for their actions, okay? I feel like some of you are finding out, or something is being revealed, that someone's in a higher level of commitment, someone's maybe married or in some type of connection, and them hiding this, it's time for them to take responsibility for their actions. I feel like they knew what the fuck they were doing when they did it, and now the truth is being revealed, and now there's consequences that come with their actions. And I feel like some of you are maybe having a hard time not giving this person another chance, not, you know, having given a clean slate and forgiving them for it. I feel like some of you are at a crossroads, but it's like, you know, you're being guided to surrender this. I feel like y'all have learned your lesson in a situation, and you know, it's like, I feel like that's why it's maybe hard. It's like you're being conflicted here. It's conflicting for you about what to do, because I feel like you know that you've learned. That's where the wisdom comes from, through experience. So I feel like y'all have been here before. You know exactly what the fuck is happening. You know what the fuck you need to do. Okay, someone's definitely hiding something here. And I feel like some of you are just kind of like in this conflicting type of energy, because you've already gained the wisdom. You know what it is you need to know. Even if this person didn't tell you, your intuition told you. And I feel like it came through in maybe a way that was so fucking clear that you couldn't deny it. And I feel like that's what's unlocking, is you're seeing how on point your intuition is, to where you couldn't deny it if you wanted to. Okay. So let's clarify life purpose with commitment, Spirit. Why is that here for the next best step that Virgo should consider? Why is that here for Virgo for this new moon? Woo! Hell yeah. Four of Wands. Fuck yeah. Let's clarify, Spirit. Clarify Four of Wands for Virgo. Clarify Four of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Okay. So 4-4. Interesting. 5-5-4-4. Okay. So you guys kind of may be counting down, and the Death card actually came out. Okay. So 8 of Wands at the bottom. All right. So I feel like things are about to start taking off pretty quickly for you guys. Look at this shit. 88. 8 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles. So 55, 44, 88. Some of you guys may be seeing those numbers. So clarifying life purpose and commitment, we have the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and transformation. So this is definitely, I feel like, whatever you guys are being guided to step into, whatever maybe it is that you're learning, or that you're being guided to maybe teach other people. Some of you, this is part of why this is happening. If this is coming through, this experience is coming through as like by a connection or something like that. For some of you, this is part of your challenge, part of your learning, you know what I'm saying, about how to be a high priestess, how to trust your intuition, how to let it talk to you and let it guide you, and trust the wisdom that, you know what I'm saying, that it's giving you. Wow, that's wild. That's fucking wild. I feel like some of you are learning, you're realizing that these maybe challenges that you're experiencing with people and connections is just part of, it's just helping you kind of sharpen. I'm here like fine tune your gifts, fine tune how you're supposed to be using your gifts and abilities, how fine tune the tools and in ways in which you use your life purpose. You step into your life purpose. For some of you, that is exactly what you're doing here. You're needing to commit to it. Spirit is saying the best next step for you is to commit to your life purpose. Some of you know exactly what the fuck it is. Okay. Some of you know you're a high priestess, but you've been hiding it. Some of you have been maybe not been wanting to accept it. Some of you are too worried about what people are going to say, what they're going to think, and if they're going to judge me and all that shit, and are they going to believe me? And I went through that shit too. I'm a Virgo, so trust me, I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. But you get to a point where your soul gets tired. Your soul gets tired of begging you to let it live, to let it be free, to let it, create and share its gifts and do the things that it came here to do. It's like you get to a point where it becomes painful, so to speak, right? For you to not do what you're being guided to do, to not step out of your comfort zone when you're guided to. Like, it gets to a point where you can't just not do it anymore. Your body, your soul, your spirit will not allow it anymore, right? So I feel like some of you may be getting to that point now where, the best next thing for you to do is step into your life purpose, make that commitment to yourself that, you know what, I know what I'm supposed to do. I can't run from it anymore, and I'm ready to go all in. Okay. Because that's where your success lies. For some of you that have been looking for stability, looking for, to save money and build a solid foundation for yourself, this is where you're going to find it, by committing to your life purpose and really allowing, yourself, that those old parts of you to really shed and transform into this new energy that some of you are being, embodied, like being asked to embody. Like, it's wild. That's wild. I could definitely see how this is talking to me. So I'm just like, oh, fuck. So anyway, but yeah, like I said, things, and I feel like once you guys do that, what you don't see is once you guys step into your life purpose, or what you're being guided to do that's involving your purpose, that's where things take off quickly. All that work that you've been putting in, that's when it pays off and things start happening really fucking fast. Okay. I feel like you guys have been growing this. You've been working on this. You've been putting in the time, the effort, the energy. Okay. And now it's time for things to change in your favor. All right. It's time for the wheel to turn for you. Okay. It's time to bring in that success, close them cycles out. Okay. For some of you, this is about traveling. All right. But for others of you, this is about, it's time for cycles to close. It's time for that success to start rolling the fuck in. Okay. Because you've been waiting on that, right? You've been waiting on that. All the energy you put out is coming back. Okay. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. All right. Let's get, I'm gonna do these for outcome cards. So let's get advice. Spirit, what's some advice for Virgos during this new moon energy? I'm so fucking proud of myself. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud. So proud. I'm so proud of myself with my time. I ain't even tried. Man, I'll tell you what. All right, Spirit, for Virgos. See advice for Virgos during this new moon. Oh. Hell yeah. I'm really hearing, though, don't celebrate too soon, okay? Okay. So at the bottom, goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved, okay? So just know that anything you're working on, you will achieve whatever you're trying to achieve from it, okay? So first card out was celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life, okay? Yeah. For real. Like, things are changing. We already saw the transformation card earlier and it actually came out in your spread. So transformation is definitely happening. So yeah, you just have to allow it, right? Do your best to roll with it. Okay. Thorns, weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. Exactly. Right. This is like your hard work is paying off, Virgo. So you can't give up now. We've come too far to give up, right? So world, and we just saw the world. Right? Did we not? Where did we just see the world? Yes, the world, universe card. Okay. So the world twice. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Exactly. All right. And then we have dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Yeah. I really hope y'all have been able to hear me good. Like, when I get to in it, like, I gravitate away. So I pray that, If not, I pray that y'all forgive me. Okay, I'm human. I'm gonna make mistakes. All right, as critical as I can be as a Virgo, you know, I do that enough. So anyway, all right, Spirit, let's get just some overall general outcome messages for Virgo for this new moon. Wow. So we have 3. Yes, no, very likely. At this time, the situation or outcome is likely to occur. Okay, what came out after that is rainbow. 9, Cancer. Okay, some of you may be dealing with the Cancer. This could be what's, you know, something that's coming towards you. For some of you, this could be a commitment. Okay, I really wasn't getting that just because it's tied to life purpose and commitment. But for some of you, this is a stable union, some type of union that is coming together for some of you. I really feel like it's more tied to finances and, you know, literally your life purpose. But, you know, for the rare few of you, it could be, you know, like a person. Okay. So we have rainbow, wish granted, serendipity, blessing, patience pays off. What did I was just talking about? Something about something pays off. I just said that. Abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, godsend, creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, perfect timing. Perfect timing is there too with the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So Virgos, y'all definitely have some type of blessing coming in. Okay. It's time to speak your truth though. It's time to step into your purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what it is. It's time to do. Your gifts are unlocking for some of you, and it's time for you to go ahead and step into that. So let's wrap with clarifying this advice, Spirit. Let's clarify with the tarot for Virgo. Accurate messages, random messages of advice for Virgo, please. Advice for Virgo for this new moon. So Spirit wants you to be optimistic at this time, Virgo. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Because justice is being served on your behalf. All right. Divine timing is at play here. So just know you don't need to rush a thing. You don't need to lift a fucking finger. Everything is being taken care of. Things are being worked out right on time, just as they're supposed to. All you need to do is be in your childlike, lighthearted energy. Okay. And just worry about what you're creating. Worry about bringing your dreams down to reality. Just focusing on yourself. Okay. Being just as optimistic as you could possibly allow yourself to be right now. Okay. Everything else is working out in your favor. Things are turning for you. So you don't need to worry about nothing. All right. You just need to know that the universe has your back. The universe is working things out on its time, not when you think it should happen. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. So just know that karma is being, both these cards represent karma. Okay. And we already saw the Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune card come out in the bottom of the first deck. So and here it is again. Okay. So just know the universe has your back. All right. Y'all have learned a lot of lessons. I feel like there's a lot of conflicts that, and that could be what I feel like what this is for some of you as well, is that conflicts, things that you're experiencing maybe at this time or have been lately, it's teaching you something. Okay. So just know that it's teaching you maybe like, oh, that makes sense. See, and it came back around. That makes sense. So what I was talking about earlier, that some of you, I feel like, are realizing or maybe having the epiphany, having the awareness, right? That's what maybe for some of you is being illuminated here, that you're learning the truth that, you know, maybe something that didn't work out, maybe a connection that didn't work out or whatever. It's not punishment. It's not because you did anything wrong, but it was just simply there to teach you. You guys weren't supposed to maybe be in a connection or something. It was just, they were just there to help you, to test your intuition, to help you have discernment. And I feel like for some of you, you may be having a hard time letting this go because you really wanted something to work. You really wanted to have a new beginning with someone. But some of you, it's like you're not seeing, there's something you're not seeing. And I feel like for some of you, that's what it is. You're not seeing that someone was just a test. They were just there or put in your experience for a temporary time just to help, you know, trigger your awareness or to help you unlock your intuition in some type of way. You see what I'm saying? That makes sense. So like I said, anything that's been done wrong, okay, any wrongs that have been been done to you, they are being made right. Okay, you're on the upswing of karma. You're on the right side of karma. So just know that things are happening exactly as they're supposed to. So all you need to be doing right now is being optimistic about the future. Okay, staying as positive as you could possibly fucking be. All right, letting your inner child live and play, letting it be great, right? And worrying about what you're creating, focusing on your creativity,
focusing on, you know, bringing your dreams down, bringing the dreams down to reality, right? For some of you, this is new love. Okay. That could be coming in. That's coming in. This could be an apology as well, right? If this is like a person, someone that you're learning lessons from that unlocked your intuition or kind of like triggered, like kind of was like the catalyst to, you know, activating it. Okay. Some of you, you know, you may end up apologizing to someone because you're realizing why they played the role that they played in your life. And you're like, damn, I was really hard on them. Because some of you may have took it personal, not realizing they were in your life for a whole different reason. So some of you, maybe if you're feeling guided to apologize to someone, go ahead and do that. For some of you, that could be what balances your karma and maybe puts, you know, things in your favor because you allowed yourself to maybe be the bigger person or do the right thing in a situation, right? Which is also about what this justice card represents. And this is coming up as advice. So for some of you, this is what this is about, doing the right thing and apologizing if that's what you're being guided to do. I feel like some of you may have really maybe, like, for example, maybe cuss someone clean out, you know, because you were mad at them for something, not realizing like they weren't even in your life for that reason. You're mad because maybe things didn't work out between you guys. You wanted to really date them or something, and realizing that they were just there to trigger your intuition to make sure that you stayed on your P's and Q's, and you got mad because things didn't work out between you, right? So for some of you, you know, if you're being guided to, like I said, apologize to someone for maybe being really hard on them or maybe saying something that you really shouldn't have said, something like that, I feel like, you know, that's going to balance your karma. That's going to restore balance here in the situation. And that's when things turn for you. That's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you, you know, that is what this is about. But for others of you where the first message applied, you know, take it as it resonates. Okay. These are general readings, so don't take it personal. If it's not, you know, your message, that's what the personals are for. Right. So Virgos, that's what I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed this message as much as I did delivering it. If you found resonance, I really appreciate if you drop it in the comments. Let me know how. Consider subbing if you have not. Hit that like button. I was going to say smash the like button, but yeah, hit the like button if you enjoyed the reading. And yeah, until next time, you guys, howdy.